Hi, I'm Eyewitness News meteorologist Michelle Muscatello. It's been a humbling 24 hours to be a meteorologist here in southern New England with the storm system from yesterday over with. And while we did see some accumulations and real tough weather for most of Rhode Island, not what we had forecasted. And there are several reasons why the storm accumulations didn't pan out as we had anticipated. So a couple of factors that we have to take into account. And the one is that the pavement ended up being very warm. So places like Providence, we snowed for 9 hours before we started getting some accumulations. And the other thing was that the boundary layer temperatures, and we did know this going in, the boundary layer temperatures were going to be very marginal for snowfall, and they stayed just a degree or two too warm, so that we did end up seeing some sleet and rain for a time, limiting the accumulations. There's also a heavy band of snow that stayed just south of our area. Now, of course, it doesn't mean that we got off scot-free. We did see numerous power outages, even a traffic fatality. This is the radar from 11:30 last night, and it's right in this area over Long Island Sound, as well as Long Island, and even our coastal locations. There we go. There was a very heavy band of snow, and while I was watching and looking at all of the computer models available to us over the last couple of days and trying to give us the best educated prediction on yesterday's storm, this heavy band was, by our computer models, shown to travel north into our area, and that's why we had forecasted in spots as much as, say, 10 to 12 inches of snow. Well, that band never quite made it beyond the south coast of Rhode Island, and so the snowfall totals did end up being at about a foot right over Long Island, just to our southwest. But there was a very sharp grading, and we knew this going in, that there'd be a sharp cutoff between the people that ended up with snow and those that did not. And certainly the highest accumulations closest to that heavy snow band were just along our coast and out over the water south of, say, Narragansett and Newport. Taking a look at what we did see, and you know, if you were in southern Rhode Island yesterday, it was quite a storm, and it started in the late morning and continued fiercely through the afternoon and evening. This picture from Richmond from the Haxton family, enough snow around to build a sizable snowman. And in fact, North Kingstown picked up about 8.5 inches of snow. Western Coventry at about just over 7. Charlestown at 6 inches. West Warwick picked up 4 inches of snow. I even got a report from North Smithfield of 4 fresh inches of snow with that burst of heavy snow and wind that came through in the evening hours. New Bedford at about 8 inches. Fall River at 6.5, and Westport even 6.5 inches of snow. We also had numerous power outages, and it happened in my house in Bristol. We lost power for several hours, and it was smattered all across the state with power outages into Massachusetts as well. A lot of reports of limbs and branches down, as well as some down power lines, and that caused some headaches for folks as well. So as we always do, we look ahead to the upcoming weather. We learn from Mother Nature's tricks with forecasting, and always try and give you the best and most accurate forecast here in southern New England.